Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Thursday, May 8th, 2014. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, to download my May 2014 webinar. This is a 2-hour presentation going deeper into this whole month, plus Mars and how it's going to go direct. This is definitely something you're not going to want to miss. And today we're going to have the moon in Virgo. We got the sun still in Taurus. There's a lot to get to the bottom of in our reality. Maybe try and get things together. You know, a moon in Virgo really does want to get the details together. It wants to get organized. It wants to also feel the reality. And it's interesting. The moon is going to oppose Neptune. And I think it's important to pay attention to maybe still going with the flow, what the signs say as we adjust our reality, making sure also that we don't get too caught up in our heads today, because Mercury is going to still be making kind of a square over to the moon. But as well, Mercury in Gemini has lots of questions, and things are speeding up. Things are starting to move around. I was all over the place yesterday. You know, Mercury in Gemini is all over the place. Lots of questions and lots of things to ponder. And there's a lot of that energy, especially as the moon is in Virgo today. Are we getting our lives in order correctly? What do we need to get in order? I think that's a big part of today. We might need to start getting back on track, getting our schedules back together. And maybe today's a day where everything has to be on point, because there's so much energy stirring, and it's all coming towards this weekend as we're going to have the big Sun-Saturn opposition, which yesterday I talked about making sure that we're facing our truth, making sure that we're manifesting from our truth, because in order for us to step into this higher vibration of our best selves, we've got to pay attention to our deeper desires. We have to pay attention to our true and deeper emotions. This is also Mars, which is stopped almost. I mean, Mars is about to go direct here in the next about 12 days. So we have a lot getting ready to move forward in our lives. But as it stops, this could be a period where the energy really starts to get stagnant, and the planet Venus is starting to get ready for an opposition to Mars, which Venus in Aries is all about, you know, identifying with what you want to manifest in your relationships. And Mars in Libra has been weighing things out. And so there's going to be a huge, big shift coming here this weekend of a lot of things to face, a lot of things to unveil. Lots of relationship stuff's coming. Today as well, you know, as Venus is here, it's starting to get into some really powerful karmic waters. So the relationship energies, I think, start to swing into gear today, especially as later tonight happens when the moon's going to come off Neptune. It's going to start to trine over to Pluto. And I think that this becomes an excellent evening of our destinies starting to align. We want to get our reality and start to shift things. This can be where we can really experience life in a powerful way today and get control of things, get things back moving in maybe some sort of motion that we want to, and start to unveil, I think, the reality that we are going to manifest here. Making sure that we don't forget about the spiritual world, though, as the moon does oppose Neptune. And as all these questions are arising in our life, and maybe what to manifest, what to do, what is this, what is that, you know, are we allowing ourselves as we organize our reality to truly, you know, surrender to spirit and follow the signs and go within and see that there's a destiny that the universe is trying to push us on right now? As Pluto today and the moon make a nice, perfect trine by the end of tonight, I think that we become clear on the plans. I think that we become clear on where the universe might be pushing us and what we need to do to adjust this. So this is a really excellent day. I'm going to get deeper into these oppositions over the next couple days as they get more intense. But I want you to know that we're about to face a lot of things here this weekend. So I think it's important today to really start to get things organized, get things, you know, together. And the card of the day is the Star card reversed, which I think the Star card always shows, you know, this new beginning kind of energy, really a fresh slate. You know, one feather always says, wish upon a star. You know, there's this energy where, even though it's reversed, I think we're getting prepared here for some really big things to face here. And maybe we do need to allow ourselves the ability to maybe, the Star card reversed too is like not maybe paying attention to what the universe is saying. Remember, a moon in Virgo, as it opposes Neptune, needs to make sure it's not so all about, well, I need to do this in my reality so much. It's about making sure that you allow the flow to happen. What is Spirit saying? What are the stars saying in your life? What is the sign saying to you? I think that's a big part of the star card reverse today. What are the signs saying for you in your life? And can you adjust to those? Can you truly do that? And I think that comes up today. Especially as the sun is opposing Saturn, there's a lot of things to face in our truth. There's a lot of things that we need to manifest. And this could be one of those days where you start to realize, wow, I can start to make these changes, and they're actually going to change my life. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you for the weekend forecast tomorrow.